These are folks that are down the road, like the southern down the road. When they say going down the road a bit, they're down the road. Okay? So that's what we have to be thinking about. These are not just disembodied phone calls. These are our neighbors. That's what this virtual allows us to do. Zoom allows us to connect with our neighbors, even if they don't live a floor or two down or around the corner. So in our minds, we have to say, okay, I'm about to go door knock. I'm one of them folks that got a little clipboard, and I'm about to knock this neighborhood. I'm about to knock on these doors. And just like you're gonna knock on the doors, there are some people that will not answer because they'll be home or they'll see you coming and they'll turn off all the lights and they'll pull the blinds and they're gonna act like they ain't there, or they're gonna yell at you through the door and say, leave me alone. You're gonna get all of that. And you're gonna get somebody who opened the door thinking you were their friend, and they're gonna realize they don't know you, and they're gonna be like, wait, this was not what I picked up for. This ain't what I opened the door for. So you're gonna get those people, and then you're gonna see, look, Miss Francis laughing because she did it. Miss Francis started saying this thing. We need to Charlene when we were canvassing. Yeah, we'll go canvassing. That's it. You going canvassing. That's it. That's exactly what you're doing. And then there'll be somebody who is like you that says, oh, you knocked on my door. Okay, what's going on? What you want to tell me? What? And they're going to listen, and they're going to be polite, and then they'll say goodbye. And then there'll be some people that want to have a conversation with you. There'll be some people where you're like, why did I knock on this door? I can't get them to close the door. I can't get them to stop talking to me. So you're going to get the plethora of possibilities. It's a plethora. And the reality is that's what our communities look like. It's all of that. All of that. And the reason why we're starting with a thank you is because we don't believe people are voting widgets. There are they're real life people. They've got flesh and bones and sinew. They've got feelings and heart. And so it's not about, you did it this time, do it again. We're building the relationship with our community that's in Georgia. Okay? That's what we're doing. I have a question, Jolie. I agree too. Go for it. Delphine first, and I didn't see who was that. Jessica? Who else? Oh, Christina. Okay, go ahead, Delphine. So, early voting in Georgia means you can go in person and vote early. Yes. Okay. So in person to vote early starts December 14th. Right. Okay. Hello. You can also vote by mail. Yes. Right? And voting by mail, contact sos.georgia.gov to request your ballot. And is there instructions on how you return your ballot, how you're supposed to return your ballot? Yes. And we also have, what you might want to do is my favorite website, Vote Save America, is one of the few that's completely updated with a Georgia page. All right, Vote Save America, get on the Vote Save America page. It will have everything that you need. Vote.org has been updated as well. That's a great place, but I love Vote Save America because it gives you everything you need to know. And the other place that we put in the document, the script is yours. So you can click on the 866 hour vote and just click on Georgia. And it gives you, if you go down, it gives you all the information about what is there in Georgia. And as the different sites go up, we'll just keep populating that area of the script. So you'll always have it. And we'll do the same thing when we start doing our text banks. We'll have, the list of where you can go to get information. Darlene, a question. Wait. Let me get Christina first, and then we'll do Arlene, and then Darlene. Go ahead, Christina.
So I was role-playing with Noah, and I was role-playing somebody who's not very savvy on the internet. And so I said, well, hold on a minute, I'm going to try going to this website on my phone while you're here on the phone. And I got to the website and I couldn't figure out where the heck to get a ballot on that website. It was like a maze. And so Noah figured out that there's the link that takes you directly to the ballot is requestballot.sos.ga.gov. Oh. You put that in the chat, Lisa. I will. And then there's a simpler one that takes you directly to request a ballot. It's peachvote.com. Peachvote.com.
That's better.
Oh.
Kevin Peach?
Peach
Good night.
Oh, peachvote.com.
Yeah.
It also gives you, I'm going to share my screen. Hold on. Because this is the, this is the Vote Save America screen. Thank you. So here is, there's information on the runoff, what to watch for. You go down, there's an update. Then there's a get your ballot piece. I mean, it to me, and I keep saying this over and over and over again, like this is one of the best sites I have ever seen. And they literally keep it updated. It is, you know, it is really, really, really a great site that has everything in one place. And what I like about this site is that, as you see, it also gives you information. And so it is a place where you don't just go get a thing. It actually frames out the information. So in essence, you're sending people to a place where they can have multiple layers of information, and depending on how much they want to dig, they can find it. And so
I just checked it out. It is awesome. You really got to go. You really got to go look at it. It tells you everything. The two candidates, how to vote, when to vote. Thank you, Mark, ma'am.
and then Destiny put in here this article about the ballots for January. So I am going to. Why don't I start populating the script part with other good information. So as we find good information, we can put it in the bottom part of the script, so that it'll be in one place. Okay.
Thank you.
Perfect. And if you find something good, just share it, and I'll just keep putting it in.
Did we include my voter page? That one has that wrong. Very specific information, very helpful.
So
We had Arlene and then Darlene.
Arlene speaking. Would it be practical or feasible to see if you work downtown in any city or state and the Board of Elections is still open that you could go pick up a ballot?
I don't know if I understand the question.
Instead of getting your new application, my mistake, instead of getting your new application online, if you're close to a Board of Elections, can you go pick one up?
Yeah.
Okay. And then I know in my state, a lot of people aren't going to church, but there's still some churches, well, now everything's closed down. The churches have ballots also on Sunday.
Okay, but remember, you don't want to give too much information on different things people could do and get anything wrong. You want to give them concise information and a place where they can get whatever they need, right? So, just drive them to one of these sites where they can get what they need. And, so our desire is to do as much as we can for people, and I get it. But the key here is for you to connect with them enough as a trusted messenger on that phone so that they will feel compelled to do that thing, right? It's not giving them every single thing possible. It is making that connection to get it in their head that they want to vote, and here is a pathway. If you give them too much stuff, or if you're worried about, making sure you get the exact thing, the only thing you need to do is to give them a good location where they can get the detail that they want. And so that's what's important. Okay? Oh, I think Darlene had a question first, and then we'll go to Randy.
Okay, I just point of clarification. So it's basically the same as it was during the general election. They have to request a application for the ballot first.
They have to request their absentee ballot.
Okay, via application.
Right. They request it. Like,
There's no application.
they go on and ask for, when you say application, what are you talking about?
Okay, so I'm seeing a lot of application for a ballot. Right, that's my question. They still have to do that, right?
So they either have to fill out the application online, or they have to fill out the application in person, like Ms. Arlene said, they go fill the application out in person at the Board of Elections, or they can put online.
The early voting again starts when? It doesn't seem like there's gonna be there's a very small window.
Tight. It's a very tight window.
Early
December
voting
14th.
December 14th, yeah.
That's the early voting starts December 14th.
And they can request, you can already start requesting your mail-in ballots, and the first mail-in ballots will start being sent out the middle of next week.
Oh. Yep.
You'll get.
When do you have to mail it by? By election day. You have to have, this is a postmark by, but we don't want, what we're not trying to do is to do that. What we're trying to do is to tell people to get, if you're voting by mail, request it now. And then over the course of the next 2 weeks, we're going to tell them, if you're voting by mail, fill it out, get it ready, whatever, right? And so what we're not trying to do is to have them actually hold on to it until December 28th. Mm-hmm. We want them to mail it on the 14th, right? This is getting them ready to do the voting thing. Getting it in their minds, getting them ready. It's like they said before, make your plan. What is your plan to vote? For a lot of people, as we said before, they may not be tracking this the way you and I are tracking it. So that first call is, hey, did you know this? That basically we're basically like jogging their mind or inserting in their head that this is happening.
Yeah, we're not finished yet.
We're not finished yet. And we want to say, and you mattered in this thing. Like, you did this good thing and you mattered. It was because of you, and we need you to do it again. We need to finish it this time. We need to finish it, right?
Okay. Mr. Rand, yes, sir. Thank you.
I just Googled Peach Vote. You can't Google it together. It splits up Peach and Vote, and it only takes you to Peach County. It doesn't include the whole state.
Oh, no, it does have, it only has maybe about,
Instead of pulling the short links, you just have to put them in your address bar so that it takes you directly to the site, because it's a redirect link, so it's just redirecting you to the,
That's too technical for me, but I'm good.
so
I know I'm going to use the VoteSaveAmerica.com.
yeah, you find it.
That works. Yeah. That works. Okay, real quick. I want to try to introduce this system to folks before we leave, so that folks actually have at least been linked up to the system tonight. We only got a couple more minutes, so what I'm gonna do, I want to show a video. I think some of these questions we're gonna continue to come up. We're gonna continue to find solutions to them and answer them But I do want to make sure people at least get to try to get on the system. Okay? So first I'm going to show you a video of how to get on. So if you all remember when we were first getting on through text, it was like, hi, my name is Randall from through text. Y'all remember that video? So this guy made a note. He made one for the phone. And so we're gonna watch this video real quick, and then I want to give you a link, and we're gonna all try to log on to Through Talk. Can you see my screen? Can folks see my screen?
Yes.
Okay, there we go.
No, not yet.
No.
I can see it. I see it.
Okay, let's do it. Okay. Can you hear it?
No. Absolutely, I can hear it loud.
Can you at least turn it up? Okay.
Four tablets to see the script.
Is that better?
Yes.
Okay. All right, good.
If you have slow internet connection or don't have a headset, you can also use the phone to call into the system. When you're ready to make calls, dial the login page provided for you by the campaign. Enter your name, email, or phone number to claim your login. Copy and paste your new username and password in the box below. Click Next and select the service. If you're unsure about what service to select, ask your campaign contact. If you're using a phone calling, uncheck the call using computer checkbox. Click Sign In. Now relax, as the system will start making calls for you using a campaign number. It will show you this waiting screen while dial. You'll hear a beep when the call is connected, and you should start speaking right away. Hello, is Sam Wilson there? When you click on the click button, the script will change to show you the next thing. It's important to click through the button, even if you know the script, because they have tracks for each conversation. So we're talking to the right person here, so we'll click on talking to the correct person. Hi Sam, my name is Nina. I'm a volunteer with the Candidate for State House campaign. Can we count on you to vote on November 6th? I'm so glad to hear that. We're getting down to the wire on every vote count. Would you be interested in volunteering to help candidates campaign? Thanks so much. I'll mark it down here, and someone from the campaign will be in touch soon about opportunities to get involved. Thanks for your time, and have a great afternoon. When you're done with the call, click on Next Call on the left and move on to your next call. We talk to the voter here, so we'll click Next Call, talk to the correct person, and click Save to move on to the next call. When you're done making calls for the day, wait until the end of the call and press Not Ready before you click Save. Your screen will confirm you're no longer connected and you can close the window to log out. That's it. Have a great time making calls with your phone.
That is not it. I think we want to watch it again. Anybody want to see it again?
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Pretty quick.
I figured, I was like, watch, I was like, man, this is fast. But let's watch it one more time. Here we go. And then we'll talk about it.
Welcome to Talk. In order to make calls to Talk, you'll need a laptop, desktop, or tablet to see the script in the headset you want. If you don't have good internet connection or don't have a headset, you can also use the phone to call into the system. When you're ready to make calls, dial the login page provided for you by the campaign. Enter your name, email, or phone number to claim your login. Copy and paste your username and password into the box below. Click Next and select your service. If you're unsure about what service to select, ask your campaign contact. If you're using a phone calling, uncheck the call using computer checkbox. Click Sign In. Now relax, as the system will start making calls for you using a campaign number. It will show you this waiting screen while dial. You'll hear a beep when the call is connected, and you should start speaking right away. Hello, is Sam Wilson there? When you click on the click button, the script will change to show you the next thing. It's important to click through the button, even if you know the script, because there are tracks for each conversation. We're talking to the right person here, so we'll click on talking to the correct person. Hi Sam, my name is Nina. I'm a volunteer with the Candidate for State House campaign. Can we count on you to vote on November 6th? I'm so glad to hear that. We're getting down to the wire and every vote counts. Would you be interested in volunteering to help candidates campaign? Thanks so much. I'll mark it down here, and someone from the campaign will be in touch soon about opportunities to get involved. Thanks for your time, and have a great afternoon. When you're done with the call, click on next call on the left and move on to your next call. We talk to the voter here, so we'll click next call, talk to the correct person, and click save to move on to the next call. When you're done making calls for the day, wait until the end of the call and select not ready before you click save. Your screen will confirm you're more connected and can close the window to log out. That's it. Have a great time making calls with your phone.
Okay. I'm looking at your faces, but we gonna go through this together. All we're gonna do today for the rest of our time is just work on getting into the system. Sound fair?
No, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
If we're gonna use our phone, do we wanna, sign in with the phone?
No, you wanna, let's don't do that yet. Okay. What we're gonna do is I'm gonna put a link into the chat box here.
Oh.
Somebody has a question.
And I didn't use the headset one, I just used my phone, Joe.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Don't need it.
Okay.
You will have to put everybody up, like lower the volume so you don't hear everybody's conversation and they don't hear you.
And I didn't use my phone at all. I just used the computer.
If you're
I'm using.
okay, so if you're using, thanks to, I think Destiny, her name on your screen, I'm sorry, I don't see it on the screen, but taught us earlier there is a way to disconnect your computer audio on your Zoom, but you need to do one of two things. Either you use the phone or three. Actually, you need to use the phone so that the audio card in your computer isn't being shared with the Zoom call we're on, because then all of the calls, both you talking and the person talking, will hear both. That's one option. The other option is to disable your audio on the Zoom, but we're gonna get to that in a minute. I want folks to first look in the chat and click that link, and I'm gonna share my screen. And we're gonna walk through it together.
Do we fill out the link? And do
Yeah.
we fill our names and stuff in there?
Yeah. So you're gonna, if you see my screen right now, I'm gonna show you this. Can you see my screen where it says like Black DPAC and the name, email, and phone?
Yeah. I just see your screen. I just see
Hold on, I'm gonna stop it, and then I'm gonna reshare it so that everybody can see it.
Charmin, can you send to me?
Yes, I will.
Thank you.
Okay, can you see my screen now?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's like it says Black Pack. It says name, email, and phone.
Oh, yeah, I got that screen. Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna put my name in.
I put my name in already on mine.
Yeah.
Is that okay?
Yeah, that's good. Put your name in. If you can see this screen and the other screen, go for it. But I just want to walk y'all through again this screen. So I'm gonna go. Once I put all my information in there, my name, my email, and my phone number, I'm gonna click get your login, and it's gonna take me to this screen where in the upper left hand corner it's gonna say login ID, and then below that it's gonna say password. You want to copy the login ID and paste it into the login ID in the middle of your screen, underneath where it says Wi-Fi.
Make your screen larger. Is it possible to make your screen larger?
Can you tell me what the login?
There, better.
Like that, that's better?
Yeah.
Okay. Now I'm going to control. But y'all can see that right here. You can see up in the left-hand corner where I have login and password, and then you can see in the middle of the screen where it says volunteer, where it says live agent sign in. Okay, so you copy and paste the top one up here, and then under where it says password, you're gonna copy and paste the password into the same exact field in the middle of your screen. Do not save this because it's gonna change every time you put your information in on the previous page. You're gonna get a new login ID and a new password. You're gonna copy and paste those in every time. Okay. And then you can,
Mario,
yeah.
can I ask something? And do we do that no matter what we're using to call, phone, or computer?
Yes. Yep. The next screen is where we're gonna do the difference between the phone and the computer.
Oh,
So once I put my agent sign in, my login ID in, my password is in, and I copy and paste it from the top left hand corner of the screen, I'm gonna push next. When I push next, inside of the live box, it's gonna say, it says live box, agent sign in, Black Pack, Market State volunteer caller. That's always gonna stay the same because this is our only account.
Mine says agent not found.
Did you copy and paste the password?
Yeah, I did. Maybe I didn't copy and paste something wrong.
Hey, sure. So it's
It's like an extra space, and then
Yeah.
we'll do agent not found.
yeah. If you paste, you have to exactly paste it right where the letters are and put them in. Because if there's a space in front of where you paste it, let me go back. I'll show you.
If there's a space in between, at front, that makes a difference.
Yeah, that space it won't read it. It won't read it. So if you see
Okay.
my screen, like if I copy and paste this, where you see this little space right there, where it's a little space before the B. If I copy and paste that over here, and I do it again, and you see it's a little space before the C and the password church. I'm gonna copy, I'm gonna paste that. It's gonna say agent not found. You see that?
That's
See where it says agent, because of that little space. If I back it up and do it again, actually I think I have to copy the whole thing. What is it there? There it goes.
Is there any way that you could email this video after the call?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, do that.
Did you see what happened there, Mr. LP? When I copied it and pasted it?
Yeah, I'm trying it again.
Okay. Yep.
Hi everyone. I'm familiar with the system, and once you get in, you gotta stay in, and it'll push you out. You have to keep on relogging back in. So you gotta keep on going. Like once you get inside the call, you gotta stay in, or it will kick you out. So you have to keep on back in and out.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about
Mario,
I'm moving ahead. Okay, excuse me.
Yeah.
Mario, I want to use my phone, so when I log agent sign in, it shows call using computer. I want to use it. So
Absolutely. So if you want to use your phone, Mr. Randall, you unclick that. You see, I uncheck that call using computer. It should be checked when you first come in, but
right, I did that right.
Yep, and then
I'm listening.
yep, and then you're gonna push sign in.
Oh, okay.
And what's gonna happen when if you see mine signed in, it came up with this call-in instruction in the middle of the screen.
No, it just says save sign-in information. I'm gonna say remember your call-in instruction.
Yeah, don't save it because you're gonna have to redo it every time.
I already said it. Okay.
That's all right. That's fine. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So I see that number.
Mm-hmm. Don't call it yet. Don't call it yet. Just stay right there. Don't call the number yet. Mr. LP.
Yes. So, do I uncheck call using computer or keep it checked? I forgot.
Let's uncheck it.
Uncheck it? Okay. Uncheck it. Okay. And then now do I do sign in?
Yes, click sign in. And it's going to give you a box that says call in instruction.
Yes, I got the box.
See that? Okay, now once we're here, first I want to back out real quick. I want to back out so I can see it. and make sure that everyone has gotten to the screen that says call in instructions with like a thumbs up. You're not there. Some of you are there. Who is not there at that place?
I'm not.
Uh-huh.
I got one already.
Yeah.
Mine is now gone.
Okay, if you already went in and logged in,
I did.
yeah, it's going to time you out. As part of the way the system works, you need at least 6 people to be on the system for the system to work.
Oh, okay.
Right? So then we all that's why when you all are texting and I'm coming back over and I'm like, I need 2 more people. I need 2 more. You know,
Oh.
that's what's happening.
Oh.
So
That makes sense now.
yeah.
Okay.
So once you get to that screen, as long as everyone can get to the screen where they see the call-in instructions, that's good. If you can't, like we will continue to work on this. Don't feel any kind of way. Like anything else, we just gotta learn. And
Quick
my
question, Demario. Is it true that the more people are signed in, the faster it works?
absolutely. That's why we were trying to get people, because the more people who are signed into it, the faster the whole dial works for everybody. It's a true community experience on the virtual dial. All right, I'm signing back in to Jarvis because it will kick you out. Like if you're not calling or you're inactive for a certain period of time, it'll kick you out and you gotta come back.
Kick me out already.
Yeah, it'll kick you out and you gotta come back in and log in. So
I'll log in again, but
yep.
I don't have a new number. I don't have a password on my screen now. It kicks me out, but I don't have a password in the corner.
Oh yeah, go back to where your name is, where you put your name in, and go forward. Then you'll have a password. It's gonna change every time. Go back
where?
Here. Can you see my screen? Can y'all see my screen?
Oh, got it. Just quickly go back, arrow.
Yeah, just go back and to where you got your name, email, and phone number at.
Got it. Go back to what? I don't know where I go back to.
Go back. Go all the way back to where your name, email, and phone. That page where you put your name, email, and phone is.
I go back to it.
Just push the arrow. Push back on the arrow.
Up in your menu bar, the back arrow. Oh, okay. I got it now. I got it.
Cool.
Oh,
Now,
my name. Oh.
and then you want to click Get Login at the bottom of that where it says Get Login, where your name, email, and phone.
I got it. Copy and paste the number again.
Yep. You copy and paste the login ID and the password back into the.
Do it for me.
I'm doing it. That's your
Oh.
master.
Oh.
It's okay.
Oh.
And then you're gonna uncheck this call using computer
Yeah. Okay.
and sign in. Now watch what's gonna happen to the screen. It's not letting me in right now, but I'm gonna call this number and watch what happens to my screen. You can see my screen. You're
Yes, great. Okay.
calling this number. It's telling me to enter that PIN number, 1405909 pound. And see, now my screen became active. Because now my phone is connected to the dialer. And it's just telling me my current login time is 5 seconds. And I'm just waiting. And what's happening in the background? Hello?
Is that?
Oh man, I actually got a call when I was sitting there.
Demario,
I got a call in the middle.
Demario.
Early.
Yeah, I noticed it didn't show on your screen there, but there is a button that says if you're not ready, you can hit not ready. And then that holds up the call.
That's right. That's absolutely right.
Still trying to figure stuff out. Just hit not ready. And then when you're ready, take the not ready off, and then the calls will come in again.
That is so cool. That's right.
That is helpful.
Let me show you where not ready is. Actually log. And yes, yes, if you're coming back, this would be helpful to like break rooms out and like have folks help and connect people to the system. I'm gonna go back and
same on Saturday, 12 to 2?
Yeah. Yes, it is.
Your pin, then pound. Your pin, then pound. You are now connected.
Alright, so that gave me a person. I'm gonna put no contact because we really didn't talk. I'm gonna click not ready. So when you click not ready, and you see this little thing here that says start here, click here to start calling. You can click that call. So I'm gonna start it. They changed this interface around a little bit. Clem, how do you use it? Arrow. Over here in the top hand corner, you see where it says like not ready up here? Can y'all see my cursor?
Yeah. Yeah.
You click not ready and you can say ready. When you do that, the system will start calling the call time. But if I want to stop it, I can just go over here and push not ready. And then it'll stop. Okay.
Good.
All right, so I want to ask again, like, are people, like, who was able to get to the screen where I was just at? By show of hands.
I don't have a phone. Where am I calling from?
Oh, you're Miss Arlene. You're gonna call from your computer. If you don't have a phone, you're gonna call from your computer.
I mean, I have a phone. I apologize. Let me back up. I don't know how to dial from my computer. I apologize.
Okay. If you do have a phone that you can use, you can do what we just did. If you don't want to use your phone or not around it, what Destiny was saying is down in the left hand corner on the Zoom screen. All right, Susanna. On the Miss Arlene, on the bottom left hand of your Zoom screen where the mute button is.
I'm trying to get there. I got like maybe 5 screens open, and I'm trying to open Mario, my Zoom screen. I have my Zoom screen not open. Can we do this then? Can we do a wrap up so that the folks that are clear can go and have a good evening, and then folks that need some help, they can hang on so we can do that work. And then as always, you can show up 30 minutes early on Saturday for some additional work. So let's do that wrap up so that folks that have commitments can go, because we're already at 6 after 8 and we told people 8 o'clock.
That's right.
So let's do that, okay?
Sign off.
The link for Saturday. Yes, Jess had it in here. Let me go back and find it. It's just,
Yep, I'm just checking right now. Here's the link for Saturday. I'm pasting it in right now.
I'm on that now, right? It's on that for Saturday, right?
Yep, I apologize for not having it earlier. I misread the email that I sent out.
And I make a suggestion, I think some of you already have done it, but I think it might be good to just explore some of those websites that we'll be giving.
Oh yeah.
Just to familiarize ourselves.
And I do want to tell you all that by next week we will have Black Pack is going to have our own website. So a website will be out. We'll give those out this weekend, and then next week we'll have our own website. So sorry for that.
So we shouldn't check off. You should look at those. You should look at those websites because they have good information. And so,
Save America.
and just to familiarize yourself, because it'll just troll through it and familiarize yourself with, and it has everything there.
This link is for Saturday at noon, is that right?
Yeah, it's at Saturday at noon, and then all other Thursdays and Saturdays. And then we'll be adding more dates as we go along.
Charlene, send that to me again. You know that, right?
Yeah, I know everything.
You know everything?
Everything you need. I don't know everything. I know everything you need.
Here's the other thing.
Thank you, ma'am.
Here's the other thing I'm gonna put in the chat real quick. It's the video.
Thank you.
Group talk.
Thank you, Ms. Charlie. I'm going.
Ms. Delphine, I have you on my email list too to send it to.
Right. Good night, everybody.
The video?
Mr.
The
Randall.
video and.
Yes.
Saturday.
Oh, that'll be nice, send me the video, okay. Thank
Just
you.
a reminder too, if y'all can save the chat, if you didn't get the links, you can save them, that way you could actually get the link later after you saved it and look at the chat itself.
Save it.
Any saved.
So down in the chat, when you open your chat up, the three little dots to the right will open up and it'll have save chat.
No, you don't have.
Okay, right? Bottom.
At the bottom,
Bottom.
the chat up,
Bottom on the right.
Say file.
yeah, next to the right of